Let's go, folks. Welcome to the Jeza podcast. I wanted to talk today about entanglement frequencies. So as usual, this is, what I speak about is things that I notice I get drawn into or struggle with or whatever, but then I notice a lesson. So that's kind of the thing for me, is just to talk about that. It's kind of a diary of my fuck-ups, really. So hopefully this thing will work. Sticker's acting weird today. Well, it's been acting weird for a while. So I wanted to talk about this thing about frequencies and entanglement, because I just noticed I got caught in another stupid debate on social media. Now, I mentioned social media, about how pointless and stupid it is as well, and about how it's trying to stoke division. But anyway, this topic was interesting because it got me thinking about stuff. So I've mentioned this once before, but Joe Dispenza, I heard a quote by him. It was actually at one of his retreats, and he said that you can never give advice beyond the energy of the person. And this really struck with me, because when I've done more therapy in the past with clients, like, people could be stuck on something and you could come at it from different ways. Actually, that's not quite true with clients, because normally clients are motivated. But let's say, just in life, you could say something. You could say, I could be holding a rock here. I could point to it. I could show it. I could let people touch it. But they'll find a way to explain to me it's not a rock if they've got an investment in seeing that. And one of the things I've noticed is that if you can get in these kind of debates with people, and it's just like, whether it's denial or whatever you want to call it, whatever reason, the whole thing is just a total waste of time. And you get enmeshed in their frequency, and you're racking your brain, how can they not see this? So I gave this example one other time. In the beginning of COVID, I was letting people know that, this is a trap, blah, blah, blah. And people would be steamrolling me to their detriment. And there's nothing I could say. I could present everything under the sun. There's nothing I could say that would show them what's going on, or that would allow them to hear. And a big part of awareness is, I think, willingness. You have to be willing to hear, And it's not to say I have the truth or whatever, but people will be fixed and they'll be fixed on a sense of reality in terms of what they think suits them. I mean, freedom, the truth is actually freedom, I think. Absolute truth, because your nervous system actually knows the truth. So real freedom actually is the truth, but people believe that if they construct a story that their mind might believe for 30 seconds or something, then they think they'll be safe. I mean, in reality, your soul and nervous system knows the truth. And so even if you gain 30 seconds of time, it won't settle your core being. Your core being will still stay. If you intrinsically know something is not true, your core being will stay unsettled. Have you ever been listening to someone and they say something that basically in your soul you know is bullshit, and you're looking for confirmation it's bullshit, and they run a good argument, but in your soul you know, no, that's bullshit, and it's what you want to hear, but you still know that's bullshit. It's a very interesting thing to observe, and it's very telling, because if you know that what you're hearing is what you want to hear, and your nervous system is still feeling like it ain't true, or there's something wrong, or whatever, your body and your core is really telling you this ain't it, and you can go to those arguments if you think it'll make you feel better, but sooner or later the truth always comes out. So in my opinion, the truth always will be shown to you. So if you're in real denial, it could take a while. But if you're somebody who wants the truth, it will be actually quite quick. So the higher in awareness you go, the quicker the resolution will come to bullshit. So if you tell yourself bullshit, it won't take long before it's uncovered. But the thing about it is that when the bullshit is uncovered, you also experience like peace. And the reason is because to hold up bullshit, you have to create mind chatter. You have to create a fantasy world. And your mind still knows that's bullshit. So you can tell yourself that, but it's just that you know better. That's the thing. You still know better. So that's the kind of reality to this. So to come back to my point, it's just sort of, it's been brought to my attention that, you know, I got caught up in another more dumb entanglements. So, you know, you can be with someone and you can really know they're on a completely different page, and you can run an argument that's valid. You can ask them questions in different ways to have them see it. But if they're committed to self-deceit, it ain't going to happen, and you are going to be pulled in to that reality where it's just fucking with your head, because you're just thinking this person doesn't want to know. Now you can do this online, or you can do this in person, but either way, you'll get entangled in a frequency that is not your purpose. It is not part of who you are. It's part of someone else's deceit, and really the only way you get entangled in is if you've got an investment in that particular situation. So if you're online, it might be you're invested in being right. Or the relationship, it might be you're invested in this relationship with this person, whatever relationship it is. And often it can be an approval thing. Because if you don't need approval, you're okay to walk away, you know, in whatever way. Not necessarily ditch it, but just walk away from the whole thing. It doesn't matter. So the topic for today really is around if there's disharmony in the vibration between two people, just to let it go. That's life showing you this ain't for you. This ain't for you. So let's do a meditation on that topic. Oh, thing worked. Classic. Okay, so just breathing in. Now just breathing into your body and just allow it to come to your mind. Hi, how are you? Hi. So just breathing in and allow it to come to your mind a person or a couple of people where it's clear to you your frequency isn't matching and you're trying to get it to match. You're trying to get agreement or something. And can you notice a part of yourself that underneath it, leaving aside this right thing, wrong thing, what you think or whatever, underneath, can you see how you're trying to get approval? So can you let go of trying to get approval? Can you let go some more? And some more? And some more? And can you let go of wanting them to see you? Can you let go some more? And can you let go of thinking having to be right will make you happy? Can you let go some more? And do you notice how in the letting go of these things, you feel peace? And so on the other side of the coin, just breathe in and feel into the people in your life where there's a natural consonance. There's a natural harmony without having to do something. And notice how with these people, there's almost no misunderstandings. In fact, you can say any kind of sideways cryptic joke or whatever or, sort of thing, and they get it. You don't have to actually make any effort to get harmony with them. And so just allow that feeling of harmony into your body, and allow it some more, and some more. And notice how you feel at peace. And notice how with these people, you're not trying to get anything, or with this person. Sometimes it's only one person in your whole life. Whatever it is, could be a couple of people. It could just only be a teacher, may not actually be a relationship, or whatever, it doesn't matter. But notice how you immediately feel understood. There is no effort in being understood. And notice how the calm comes over your body. So in this moment, can I just let life to show me the way? Without having to prove, without having a concept, without having to know what's happening, but can I just trust that the harmony in life will show me? And can I also accept it knows best? That no one is made wrong if a relationship is not in harmony. It could be at a later date or may not be. But understanding that where the harmony is going in this moment. So life is showing you the harmony and what's working. And so throughout the day, notice the harmony and take steps towards it. And let the disharmony fall as it will. You don't have to make it fall. You can just let it be and happen as it naturally happens. And enjoy your day.